Sagittarius, welcome to 2021 and welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As usual, you can click on the description box below and it talks about the card placements and the significance of the spread. Here we go. Sagittarius, you're hoping that nobody sees you juggling and struggling. Like you have a lot that you're working out, and usually Sagittarians, when they have a lot that they're working out, they seek a lot of advice. They'll tell their friends. It feels good for Sagittarians to work out their thoughts out loud and bounce ideas off of other people. But this time you're keeping things to yourself. There's something inside that you are juggling and working out, and you're hoping that other people just don't see it because it's something you have to do for you, and you're very aware of that. The fear that you have is that you are holding on to something you're holding on to something very tightly that is a quick moving energy. It's change. So you fear that you are clinging onto something that's going to change so fast that you're going to wind up being disappointed in the process. This could be, if it's a close personal relationship, it could be that you're becoming attached to somebody who feels like they're slipping away. If this is a vocational spread, it feels like there is a project or a problem that you're spending all your time on that you feel might just... It might be a project that could be taken out of your hands before it's been completed. Or it could be something that you're spending a lot of time on that somebody else will come in and just override your decision. So yeah, you're hoping to juggle and take care of this problem yourself, and you don't want anybody else really knowing what you're going through. But you fear that you're putting way too much time and energy into this one thing that's just not going to stick around. Does that make sense? The reality of the situation is that you have a good handle on this situation. I mean, you have the King of Cups in the upright. So emotionally, you're in a good place to handle the ups and downs that are going to come along, the unknowns. And you also have the Emperor in the upright, which is about self-mastery and self-control. So it feels like you have a really good handle on this situation. It feels like either your head is wrapped around it the way it needs to be wrapped around, and your heart is slowly catching up and feeling what your head knows, or your heart is wrapped around something very in a particular way, and your head is just now catching up and being like, okay, if this is what I want, then I have to do this, this, and this to get it. So yeah, one or the other is going, either your intuition or your intellect is going in the right direction, and the other one is just following suit. That's what the King of Cups and the Emperor tells me in the reality. So this is really good, Sag. You guys have been on a roll for a while. There we go. We got the Ten of Cups. We have the Temperance in the inverse, and we have the Hanged Man. Again, I'm almost going to say this is a hope, a fear, and reality for clarification, because you're really, really hoping to solve this problem on your own. And it's just the fact that you're doing it on your own, even if it's not perfect, the fact that you're doing it on your own is what's going to give you the gratification in this process. You fear that the recipe just isn't right, but the reality of the situation is you are really standing your ground because you have the Hangman in the inverse here. I know that the angle you guys are looking at, it looks like it's in the upright, but I'm the reader, and it looks like it's in the inverse from my point of view. So it feels like you are really deciding not to sacrifice yourself anymore, and you're really standing your ground on the decision that you made. So this is a good headspace to be in, especially for the new year, Sagittarius. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. And I did some organizing last weekend on the site. So if you click on the playlist and you click on your zodiac sign, it will do a playlist of all of the readings, starting with the most recent first and work backwards. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see y'all next week.